How's your headphones over there, Wayne?
Fantabulous.
You rocking? Why don't you do the intro today? How about that, since you're already on camera?
Hey, what's up, everybody out there in the interweb land? Welcome to Drake's Crusty Couch. My name is Wayne, and this is the, in fact, Crusty Couch. If you could hear it, it's pretty crusty. We're going to do an expose episode where we hit it with a black light.
A lot of bad things have happened on that couch.
Yeah, a lot of good things.
A lot of good things, a lot of bad things, a lot of bad memories.
And over there, of course, is Drake.
That's me. A lot of bad things, a lot of chaos has happened on that couch.
True dat.
The blacklight episode would be kind of cool, though. You know what would be kind of cool is I know a cop. Well, I know a chick that's dating a cop. So it'd be kind of cool, like, if he could bring the crime lab over and fucking dust it for prints and shit.
That'd be terrifying.
So, Wayne, if I may ask you a question, if you don't mind. Are you ready?
What up?
What the fuck took you so long, man? It's 1:30. Why are you so late? We have one viewer that's been waiting patiently for me to fire this up. It's my buddy Hugo, who's been waiting for like a half an hour. So please explain to our one viewer and the millions that will watch this in the future.
I was cleaning the bathroom. Leave me alone.
Oh man, did you take a big big deuce in there and had to fucking hit it with a
no, man. I'm like
pipe wrench?
nuking the entire bathroom with bleach and scrubbing everything down. I replaced the toilet seat. I've been working. Yeah.
You
Good
think
times.
you can replace my girlfriend's toilet seat? Because I don't know what the fuck her and her kids did to it, man, but it's destroyed. It looks
Most likely, yeah.
It almost looks like they found it, like, on the beach. You know what I mean? And birds and fucking...
It's the seat itself that's wrecked?
Yeah.
Usually it's the hinges that get fucked up.
Yeah.
But
I think they just, like, when they're, like, her or her kids are about to shit, they run at the toilet at, like, full speed and, like, slide into it, you know? And I'm no worse when I go over there, like, you know, because I'm so fat, like, I don't, like, drop down and perch like a normal person. I just, like, crash land on it, and I fuck it up even more. It's like a huge health hazard because, like, there's metal parts sticking out of it. Like, you have to sit on it at a certain angle or, like, the thing will stab you to death.
dude, it's super easy to change out a toilet seat.
I know.
I literally bought one for $20 today at Home Depot.
Nice. Let me just tweet this out. What else did you get over at the Home Depot?
Nothing exciting.
No?
A bucket and
A bucket, huh?
some silicone sealant.
Did you ever hear about that chick, Wayne, that I think she was in Florida. Man, a lot of crazy shit's going out of Florida right now, right?
It's because everybody's retarded there.
Yeah. This chick went to I think he was like an unlicensed plastic surgeon.
Okay.
And he injected silicone in her ass so she would get like a fucking, like a big ghetto booty. You know what I mean?
Kardashian.
Yeah, she wanted like this huge Kardashian ass. And she got all fucked up from it, you know. Because, like, your system's not supposed to handle that kind of shit.
Apparently not.
Fucking zombies in Florida. What the fuck else is going on in Florida? It's a crazy state.
You heard about that guy that supposedly smoked the bath salts and went nuts. They found out he hadn't smoked bath salts.
You know,
and all in his system was weed.
I'm still not sold on that because I've smoked a lot of weed in my day, and at no point would I ever want to eat some homeless guy's face. Like,
but you're not retarded.
I'm not retarded either, but from like, and I excuse me, I only remember like his girlfriend kind of describing his personality and shit, and she wasn't describing a retard either, But and I've had some crazy fixes of the munchies. You know what I mean? Like, to where like I'll combine crazy food groups and shit, and you know what I mean? Like, I've eaten fucking like ice cream topping and shit, just right out of the jar, like crazy shit for munchies. But I could never eat somebody's face or anything, you know. I think he did bath salts, but like it's kind of like cocaine or meth. Like the shit just got out of his system like hella quick. That's what I think.
Okay.
So what the fuck else is going on, man? How was comedy last night at 3rd Street?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Yeah.
The summer crowds have just been hard to fucking deal with.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Well, there's so much shit going on in Reno during the summer too.
Yeah, I mean, we're competing with Art Town.
Yeah.
And, a lot of our core audience there are college students, so they're, either gone or fucking doing other shit, So
I heard you had some guys from Sacramento last night too, right?
Yeah, again, we had 3 dudes from Sacramento.
That's cool.
And they're cool cats.
Was it did Shane Murphy come up?
He didn't. He kind of punked out this time apparently. He was going to go but then didn't.
That dude's funny, man.
Yeah, he is very funny.
He's from Stead, right?
He lived in Stead briefly because he was in Job Corps at one point. Yeah,
that'll give you fucking
he's
hours of material.
He's an alum with my sister.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, good times.
That's funny. That's crazy. So but the other guys did pretty well. They weren't like fucking first timers and shit.
No, those other new kids. if you've seen the crew that's been coming from Sacramento lately, it was 3 of the usual suspects that have all been there before. I just think it's really cool that there are people that want to drive 2 hours to fucking Reno to do an open mic. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like if they're driving 2 hours into which they do.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they do drive 2 hours into San Francisco to do open mics. But like that's a bigger market, blah blah blah. But to drive to Reno just because of the because it's a fun show to do. I mean, that's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm a firm believer in like when I go to these other venues, when I go to other venues and I see comics that I know are open micers and they're not getting stage time at 3rd Street, like I tell them straight up, man, I'm like, you're getting lucky getting a microphone right now, but you need to cut your teeth at 3rd Street. Like in Reno, that's the fucking open mic. That's the place to go, man. That's the place to learn and try shit out, and sometimes you eat shit and sometimes it's good, man. The crowd is it's a great place to learn from.
You have to work hard there.
Exactly. Like, it forces you to work hard. Like, I was intimidated by it for a long time, because it's always, they always draw a crowd. I'd say on average, like, it's right around 100 people. Like, and
I don't know if it's that many. No.
I don't know. Well, it's packed. Like, usually, like, all the seats are filled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
lately, it's been around 30, 40.
Oh, really?
It's been slower.
Still, I mean, that's a pretty intimidating crowd for a fucking rookie comic like myself.
I just think it's cool there's regulars that come there that aren't comics at all.
Yeah.
That are like, oh yeah, it's Wednesday night. Let's go to 3rd Street.
Let's go check out some free comedy. And the majority of the people that rotate in, like, are trying comedy. Like, they're taking shit seriously and writing and are professional. And, it's I kind of always love when a first-timer or a virgin goes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was a couple last night.
Oh, really?
Well, one brand new to 3rd Street.
Okay. How did they do?
He had gone to BLCC. Well, the new kid, he had a rough set. I honestly didn't catch as much of it as I would like because I was, managing shit behind the scenes, blah, blah, blah.
Doing cocaine in the alley.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. And then the other cat, I can't remember his name right now. James Pritchett, I think.
Okay.
He's gone to BLCC a few times, and he's kind of a comics favorite because he's horrifically awful, but like in a fun way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not like a Frisco way, but a Frisco, for those of you who don't know, somebody who's notorious for bombing every single time he goes up.
Oh, he tries so hard too, though.
Yeah, this guy does too, but like he's just like gets all fucking psyched. He has a few funny ideas here and there.
Yeah,
but like he just like gets all fucking worked up and like flops sweat, and he's like fucking up all of his punchlines and just like super nervous. And the jokes that he has that don't come from a funny place initially are just it's like a glorious
train wreck
full of clowns and midgets.
Yeah.
Just
But see, still though, like if he's serious about comedy, it's a great place to fucking be like, oh man, I really got to work on my shit because I'm throwing it out there and this crowd of people is not reacting.
Well, they are the comics are reacting. They're laughing their asses off because it's just...
Yeah, sometimes if it could be a double-edged sword because you don't realize that you're sucking because there'll be 9 comics in the back laughing at your shitty set, and you think you're getting.
He would almost be better if he was worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if he just continued to progress the other way, like he could be a fucking legend. Like he could have a fucking special because it would be so bad. That it would be genius.
Yeah. I think like Kyle George perfected that kind of and he was definitely like a one-liner type dude, but
well, he would intentionally shit on the audience.
Yeah, exactly. And but the comics would love him too. You know what I mean? Like they would like his shit.
Who's on Skype right now?
I don't know. Let me see. I'd love to get Garrity back on.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's entertaining.
Entertaining as all hell.
Yes, he is. I loved that we had Bo Neal on.
While he was at work.
While he's at work.
That was pretty rad.
And people are walking by and like they're not looking in his
speaking
cubicle.
His code and code. Yeah, we could definitely work on that project, blah, blah.
Fucking Facebook just kicked me out. Motherfucking white people problems. Gotta log back into Facebook.
God, you're gay.
I know, it's terrible. I'll tell you some other white people problems I'm having right now.
I tried to get a hold of Evan today to see if he wanted to come hang out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because Kristen, I think, is going to be on her current schedule for a while, so we might not have any vaginal representation here for a while. I mean, I can double as a vagina, I guess. But
well, doesn't Sam... Well, you know Sam DeSalva. She works in your industry, but for a different... Do you know what shift she works? We could start having her come down.
Well, I'm not even sure if she's still there. Last time I talked to her, she had quit that gig, actually.
No shit.
Yeah, but I don't know either. I could be just remembering something else. From what I heard, she was on weekends at that channel that she's at.
So perhaps she had another gig for full time.
Possibly,
or something?
yeah. I don't see anybody on the Skypes besides Bo Neal. And he's still got that crazy look on his face with the thumbs up, you know?
That's very Brian.
Oh, yeah. So if anybody out there is listening, which, let me check.
Put up that poster of Bo Neal while we're at it, while we're talking about it.
Which one?
The sandwich one.
Where he's fucking sitting there?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that.
I always like that. It makes me chuckle every time I see it.
I can't remember where Chelsea posted it, but yeah, it's hilarious. You got that like in a full page poster, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Dude, my boss made these cupcakes today. I want to show these cupcakes real quick. Actually, let me find Brian's shit first because it's going to take me a while to scroll down my massive amount of crap on my Facebook. But my boss made these cupcakes inside of an ice cream cone. You know, like the fucking waffle cone shit.
I'm listening, yes.
And they were to die for, let me tell you. It was like a stoner's delight. Not that I'm a stoner, but that's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit I would eat instead of a dude's face. I'm just saying. Where's that fucking picture?
Have you ever tried a dude's face?
I've tried pussy. I don't know if that's got the same condensation as a dude's face.
I'm guessing no.
Did you read about that story, Wayne, real quick, about the that 600-pound woman that she lost 100 of that 600 pounds by having sex. Yeah. So she's down to 500.
Wow, I mean, if she keeps having sex, eventually she'll be fuckable.
Oh, yeah. That's great. That's a great joke. That's funny. All right, I got
kind of a catch-22 there.
Oh yeah. I got Brian's picture up, but I think it's too big to actually show. All right, here we go. Here's Brian.
Yes.
Neil O'Brien, as they say.
Naked.
And
with a sandwich in his lap.
Yeah.
That's at Hidden Creek Beach in Tahoe.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I want to show.
We had been there literally 5 minutes. Like, we turn around and fucking Bo Neal's already buck naked and and doing his thing.
I love the
Yeah, it's nonchalant.
Yeah.
Having an air of easy unconcern or indifference. See also Bo Neal.
When I was partying at his house, you remember that party, right?
I believe so.
The crepe party.
Yes.
The crepe, which I am now fucking sold on crepes. I didn't think I was going to like them until I had a couple beers.
Gay pancakes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And we made some fucking crepe taco things and shit, and they were delicious. But he put on that fucking Borat bikini-looking thing.
Yes, as he is wont to do from time to time.
So he puts it on, and I was thinking the only thing I can do to top this guy is just fucking be naked, because I'm fat and I got a small dick and I'm covered in tattoos, and it's just funny. But
it's kind of funny.
He was kind of serious about it. He was like, hey, man, I don't really like people topping me at my own house or something like that. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, dude, I was just kidding around. He was like, I don't like people showing me up or something like that. And I think he was
upstaging me, right?
Yeah, upstaging me in my own house and shit. I was like, all right, man, it's cool. You win this time.
That's funny.
You win this battle, sir. All right, we got to show these cupcakes real quick.
We need to go out drinking with Brian again.
Oh, yeah. Here's these cupcakes that my boss made. Oh, that's a sandwich. I'm showing you my food porn fucking deal.
You're so ridiculous.
This is I know it's terrible. These are cupcakes in an ice cream cone made by my boss, who I'm not going to say.
Ice cream with them?
No, just the cone. So she put the fucking. Oh, that's great. We got a fucking. The guy that you picked up at Home Depot is fucking doing some yard work outside. That's going to be
the
great.
Leaf blower.
The leaf blower guy. Anyway.
Mexican alarm clock.
Yeah. These are cupcakes. So she put the batter in the fucking cone deal and put that in the fucking in the oven thing, right? 15 minutes. They were delicious, and I wanted to have sex with them. I didn't even want to eat them. I just wanted to stare at them. This is how fat I've become, Wayne, is I just want to admire food now. I don't even want to eat it. You know what I mean? It's disgusting.
So what would you eat then if you only admired food?
I would eat just shit. I would just fucking eat like fucking just cereal. Just like boring ass cereal.
Country gravy IV.
Yeah. So, what else is going on? A fucking uncomfortable silence. See, that's why we need a third guest.
I know.
Kristen, who's
I tried to get us one, but
Kristen is a motor mouth. That's what I like about having her. Wasn't I right when I was like, we need this chick? Because she never shuts up. And I really want to.
Jill.
Oh yeah, but Jill's just crazy. I think Jill might like if she got bored, she would just tell us we suck. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It depends. I've never really hung out with her when she was sober the whole time.
Yeah.
So who knows?
For those of you that don't know, Jill is really good friends with Blind Johnny, who's the deaf comic. No, he's
deaf.
He's a blind comic who is pretty good, man. He comes out with his dog and shit. And Jill hangs out with them. And she knows, like, the business of comedy somewhat. I wouldn't say that, but she's like, she comes to the fucking shows, and then she gets, like, 2 beers in her, and she just fucking loses it. And she's...
And by 2 beers, he means, like, 40.
But she just starts, like, heckling and shit. Or she doesn't even know she's heckling because...
She just likes to...
She, like, helps. She's trying to, like,
help.
having
a conversation with the person on stage.
She'll do that shit. She'll be like, yo, I totally know what you're talking about, like, at the top of her fucking lungs.
Yeah.
And you have to draw attention to it. You know, oh, that happened to my cousin, you know, or fucking... It's terrible, man. And we tell her every time, shut the fuck up. And, like, when she does it through, like, 3 or 4 comics, the back half of the list just annihilates her. It's like they start using her name into jokes and shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how... I don't know.
I've commended her when she's made it through an entire show
without saying shit?
More or less keeping her mouth shut.
Yeah. It was funny. This is a funny story, Wayne. Apparently she was, like, having a fight with Johnny, right?
I kind of remember that.
And she was sitting, or Johnny was sitting with me, and we were just bullshitting. This is when I was still, like, streaming the shit. So she comes in with her boyfriend or whatever, and this is fucked up because I didn't realize... it's like I don't look at Johnny as, like, a blind dude. You know what I mean? I mean, he's obviously blind. He's got the dog or whatever. But I don't think about, like, these small little things you have to do to...
Right.
You know,
like I'll
have him in
point
your
to
life.
shit when he's... You know what I mean? Like when I'm talking to him and I'll be like, oh, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, and it's little shit. Like, I'll see him at the thing, and I'll be like, hey, man, it's good to see you. I don't even know if that's offensive to say to a blind guy. You know what I mean? Because he can't see you. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, so Jill and Johnny are fighting. So she shows up with her old man, and Johnny's sitting with me. So she walks over to me and, like, starts whispering, right, about Johnny, who's, like, sitting right next to me. And it doesn't click that she's trying to not let him know that she's there. You know what I mean? So at first I just thought she was psychotic. I'm like, why? And I said it loud. I'm like, why are you whispering? And she's like, shush. You know, like she didn't want him to know. And then she points
funny.
to him. And then I got it. I was like, oh, you don't want him to know you're here.
You said that?
No, I did say.
That would have been.
I thought about it, but it's fucking bullshit because she kind of put me in a position, right? She goes and sits down, and I'm like, do I tell Johnny that she's here? You know what I mean? So
that's weird.
I'd like to sit her on the crusty couch and
bang her.
Well, that's what goes without saying. I mean, come on. But I'd like to pick her brain. Like, I want to know the Jill story. You know what I mean? I want to give her all 3 microphones, one in her mouth, one up her butt, and one in her vagina, and just let her talk. What do you think? You think we could give her a microphone triple team trifecta?
It would be like roll, 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 roll.
And then I got to 8th grade, and during the drama classes, I would yell out stupid shit.
I said something really awful to her last night. I can't remember
you
what
gotta,
it was.
You got to admit, though, she keeps coming back. She's like a fucking herpes, man. She's a tank, dude.
What did I say to her? It was awful.
Everybody in there has attacked her at one point or another.
She spoke up. I can't remember what joke I was telling, and I said something about STDs or whatever, and she was like, oh, how do you know?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And I was like, because I read your diary.
Nice.
And
Nice one.
I was like, it was your diary from 8th grade. That's kind of fucked up. By the way, you misspelled abortion. It's
Oh, my
Tion, not
That's
Shion. And everybody was fucking dying.
Damn, man.
It was.
You
was
just came
very,
up with that
very
shit off the
mean.
hip like that?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I gotta get better at shit. I mean, I'm okay at it, but
I'm
You're
just
the fucking
I'm just an
master.
evil fuck. Is
that
what
too.
I am.
That too, I think.
Well, no, okay, I'm a teddy bear, but when I'm on stage, I'm an evil fuck. Just don't interrupt me.
You gotta be. So, I'm gonna. I told you,
My
and
sense of humor has its own.
I've told a
personality.
couple of people that I'm gonna attempt to go an hour at Rubens this Saturday.
You're fucking insane.
I know. I just want to like know what the time feels like. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Because I tell you straight up, like I don't have an hour worth of material, even if I went back to back to back.
Don't force yourself to do it, man. I mean, like, if you're out of shit at fucking 35 minutes,
oh yeah,
get the
then
fuck off,
I'll
man.
bounce. But
I mean, if you're getting to do crowd work and it's facilitating it, you know what I mean? Because I mean, let's face it, you've been doing comedy like fucking 5 minutes.
I know.
Comparatively, like
I know.
the fact that you can do a half hour is fucking impressive.
I'm pretty confident in
You
a
know?
half hour. The Carson Nugget I got coming up is going to be 20, and it's all PG-13. So I kind of got to think about that one a little bit more, But
well, yeah, that's gonna be hard.
that one's in a fucking legit casino, and the dude I'm working with is Kelly Monteith, and I personally don't know him, but I guess the guy's like a fucking old school legend and shit. Like he's been on the Tonight Show like 40 times or whatever.
Huh.
So I need to be like relatively clean for that. But
I keep meaning to fucking email him.
yeah, email those dudes.
You have their email?
Yeah, I got it. I'll give it to you after
Cool.
the deal.
Give it to Chelsea.
Okay. Just give it to her. Give it to my manager. Anyway, for Rubens though, I'm just gonna go crazy, dirty style.
Well,
just have some fun. But what sucks is my cousin just hit me up on Facebook, right? And she's like, yeah, me and my mom are probably going to come down. So I think like if they are there, because they've said they're going to come out before, but they never do. If they are at the show, I'm just going to like, I'm not going to berate them, but I think that'll be a good joke where I'll announce that I got some friends and family in the crowd. And I'm gonna be like, and I'm not gonna tone it down. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are gonna laugh at all my poop and fart jokes. Don't tell my mom though.
That's funny.
It should be fun though. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm bummed I don't get to go to that one.
Oh, you're gonna be making a couple bucks though, right?
Yeah.
In the big F town,
out in Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah. Yeah,
I liked that.
Starting there, open mic.
I liked that little bar or the fucking coffee bar that serves booze.
Yeah, it's a cool little spot, man.
What's it called again?
The Daily Grind.
The Daily Grind, yeah.
Formerly known as Jive and Java.
Yeah. I just like the whole experience that night we were there wasn't the greatest.
No, it was a rough night, man, for sure.
But I'm really glad that they came to you and was like, hey, man, why don't you start something here,
Yeah, it kind of started with Jim Fleming, Nolan's brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, because they had talked about maybe doing comedy at one point, like not to really anybody in particular.
Yeah.
But New Year's Eve rolled around, and then Jim happened to be there visiting and talking to them, and they had a band fall out and cancel at the last second.
Yeah.
And Jim was talking to him. He's like, "Hey, how about we do comedy on
This
New Year's
is Jim
Eve?"
Bettencourt?
Jim Fleming.
Jim Fleming, I'm
Nolan's
sorry.
brother.
Okay.
I don't believe you've ever met him.
I don't think so.
Good dude. So they're like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "Let me see what I can do." It was like literally 72 hours notice.
Oh, wow.
And so we threw, he called me up, and I was like, yeah, let me make some phone calls, and I threw a show together, on the fly.
Yeah.
And we went out and did comedy, and they're like, yeah, let's keep doing this. So.
That's cool.
Yeah. Exciting.
Oh, yeah. Dude, did you hear what happened to Fred Willard today? You knew who Fred Willard is?
No.
He's an actor. Let me pull up his picture because I know you'll know his face, and I can't really think of, like, anything that he's been in lately. But
Your mom.
I want you to see who he is before I break it to you what this poor bastard did. He was arrested.
You haven't pulled him up yet.
I know.
Are you going to tell me?
No, but I'm at least keeping the
I'm assuming he was arrested.
He was arrested. Oops, coughing right into the mic. Fucking Google. I tried to put in Fred Willard and Fred West came up. Who the fuck is Fred West?
Adam's brother? I don't know.
Damn it. There it is. Good old Fred Willard. All right, this is Fred Willard, this guy.
Oh yeah, okay.
You've seen him in a bunch of shit, you know what I mean?
he's a very
He's like a famous
very busy
he's
character actor.
Exactly.
He's like second banana in like probably like an eighth of the total Hollywood productions.
Yeah. But I didn't even know his name. Like, I heard his name today, and I was like, that sounds familiar. But it's not like, Jim Carrey or something. Anyway, this poor fuck was caught in an adult movie theater jacking off. He pulled a Pee Wee Herman right out of 1992. You know what I mean? Poor bastard. Like, this is going to fuck up his entire career. Because he's too old. When it happened to Pee Wee, I think he was like in his early 30s.
I think
the
he's
show
older
was
than
canceled. What?
I think Paul Rubens is older than we think he is.
Yeah, because you know what? I saw him about 2 years ago on Monday Night Raw, and he looked like an old fucking man. You could see it. You know what I mean? He still had the hair, and he was hitting all his shit. The fucking all his taglines. He was hitting all that shit. He was very entertaining, but you could just see it in his face.
What am I?
Yeah. I just saw Big Top Pee Wee again because that was like a classic when I was a kid, and because my buddy Jody's dad is in it, Chris Christopherson.
Oh, okay.
So I hit up Jody on Twitter. I was like, "Hey Jody, can you ask your pops why the fucking pig could talk?" You know what I mean? And anyway,
it's funny. Chelsea's friends with the son of that super big guy that kind of has that like giantism disorder that was in the Bond movies that played Jaws.
Oh yeah, he was in that. He was in Billy Madison too, wasn't he? Or the fucking golf movie.
Happy Gilmore. I'm not sure if it was the same guy or not.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
But
at any rate,
yeah,
we could have a
name dropping on this show,
right?
But poor Fred Willard, he's got to be over 60, I would imagine, or at least late 50s. But I think this is a death sentence for him because, like I was saying, when it happened to Paul Rubens,
I don't know though. Like, what's his name? He got busted for something way worse.
Who's that?
He was in Beetlejuice.
Alec Baldwin?
No, fuckface. He was the
Michael Keaton. Are you talking about Robert Blake? He wasn't in that.
If you shut the fuck up for 5 seconds. Big, tall guy, red hair, mustache usually. He played the principal in Ferris Bueller's
Oh, that
Day
guy?
Off.
He got busted for some shit?
Yeah, possession of child pornography, I believe.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, and his career moved on. I mean, he was in Deadwood, which is, if anybody has never seen Deadwood, it was one of the most...
I haven't, but I heard it's a great show.
Things that has ever been produced. It's an amazing show that one of the biggest crimes against humanity was the fact that there wasn't a fourth season.
Did he get convicted of it and shit?
I don't know. I just know that there was some sort of scandal with him involving that.
I want to pull up that guy's picture so one viewer again. No, I want to know his name now.
I can't remember his name right now, and which I should because he was on Deadwood, and I'm a fucking freak for that show.
Yeah, you got all the shit on DVD.
I do, and I watch it like about every 3 months. I'll go through and watch the entire series again, which takes a total of 36 hours total. Yeah.
What the fuck is this guy's name?
I'll watch like
I got the
hours
guy's
of it every day for a while.
I got his picture up. Fuck, I don't know his name though. What the hell? Jeffrey Jones.
That's him.
He was great in Howard the Duck. Did you ever see Howard the Duck?
God, that was one of the worst movies ever.
Oh, it's terrible. It's completely terrible. But I mean, when you're a kid in the fucking 80s, oh shit. It's a great movie. This is Jeffrey Jones. This guy was busted with child porn, really. Look, he's surrounded by black kids. You know, like, I actually kind of think that
that's what I heard. I mean, I don't, you know.
I mean, you could be slandering Mr. Rooney here, bud. You hope you have your facts straight.
Fucking Google the shit.
I'm pretty lazy. I want to get back to...
You're the one with the fucking keyboard, dick face.
Yeah, I know. I want to get back to Fred Willard. That's a good Fred Willard compilation, right? I got lucky on that one.
What was he on?
I can't...
There was something that he was on, like, consistently... Like a sitcom or something, right?
I don't know. I think he's in like the American Pie movie, like a series of shit. Like I can't remember offhand. I just know he's been in all kinds of shit.
If only there was a website that had that information.
There probably is.
You mean like IMDb?
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
But
IMDb has single-handedly ruined the Kevin Bacon game.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
You know.
That's funny you said that.
IMDb is one of the most awesome websites there
oh,
is,
yeah.
So.
You can call people out on their bullshit, too, and they're like, I was a grip on fucking blah, 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 and you look it up, and it's like, no, you weren't, man.
I know. Oh, here's a... No, we won't speak ill of the dead. Never mind.
Are you talking about, I can't think of anything funny.
Local guy who supposedly wrote a bunch of shit on a bunch of sitcoms, but nobody has ever been able to prove it.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say his name. My personal opinion is that it was exaggerated.
Are you gonna tell? I don't know who it is or what you're talking about.
And he's dead now.
So I feel like. Yeah, I have no idea. You want to tell me?
You probably never.
I have no idea.
Or heard of him.
Yeah, probably not. But what do you think of like? You think Fred Willard's career is over from this shit?
I don't know. I mean, how much of a career did he actually have to start?
He was making money. He was making a living.
Do you really think the general public is gonna give a fuck? I mean, if he was masturbating in fucking, the produce section at Rayleigh's,
that's a problem.
But I mean, at a fucking porno theater,
yeah.
I mean,
but
that's kind of what you're there for, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but don't you think it's more than that? Like, why does he need to jack off in public with people around? Like, I'm sure he can afford fucking internet. You know what I mean? Like.
I don't know. Maybe
I've never wanted to go, and I'm a dirty fuck. Let's just get that out of the water. I like to watch dirty, disgusting porn.
Yes, you do.
Different categories of shit, and I like to mix shit in, like Asian anal. You know what I mean? Like real specific but dirty.
Orangutan double penetration.
Like a black bukkake, that kind of shit. Anyway. But I don't like to do it around other people. I like to be in the comfort of my own home, with a banana up my ass and looking at, like, Pornhub or something, fucking YouPorn.
Uh-huh.
Like, why would anybody go to a theater? It's almost like those people that like to fuck their girlfriends in places where they could get caught. You know, it's like a thrill.
I went to a porno theater in Sacramento once, or Roseville, or whatever, with my ex.
Oh, yeah? See, that'd be kind of cool.
That was a bad idea.
Why was it a bad idea?
Well, because the other people that were there, which were all single dudes, obviously.
Yeah.
It got to where, like, none of them were watching the fucking screen, right? They were all looking back at us like,
what are they doing? That's creepy to me, man.
Are they going to start fucking? Are they going to start blowing them?
It's like they want to hear it, you know?
It's like, dude, fucking not with you fucking staring at us, no.
Oh, man, you know, this reminded me of, have you ever been to Susie's on Kitski?
Oh, yes.
You have an account there and shit?
No, I've told stories about it, right? I told you.
Yeah. The guy in
the guy. Hey, you want me to suck your dick? I'll make you feel just like a pussy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Totally happened.
I haven't been in Susie's in years, since it's been about 10 years. Have you been in there recently?
No,
because I haven't. Okay. Back in the day, and it might still be true.
Back in the day when I was Cool J.
They had these pictures. It was like a wall of shame. You know what I'm talking about? So when you go to the register, it was pictures of people that got caught fucking up in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And they would take Polaroids, because I think they would tell them, hey, we're not going to call the cops, but you have to let us take your picture. And they would post it by the cash register and shit. So fucking... It would just be like this guy. His name's like Russell fucking Bobbin whatever.
Sure that wasn't just for like shoplifting?
No, it was they would have descriptions like this guy got caught, you know, fucking masturbating. This guy was shitting, you know, like it had different descriptions for each ones, dude. And that Fred Willard shit today reminded me. I just thought it was so funny. I'd like to go in there just, you know, not even to buy anything, just to fucking see if the wall of shame is still there. What a funny concept. Could you imagine, like, you go in there and you see, like, your fucking ex-boyfriend or girlfriend or, like, an ex-teacher. Yeah. Hey, there's Mr. fucking Danielson. What the hell's he doing? Got caught huffing heroin out of a dude's head. I don't know.
Yeah. My high school government teacher tried to, or maybe did actually steal morphine from my dad when he was dying of cancer.
Jesus.
Yeah, because my dad worked at the school and shit.
Oh, okay.
He ended up getting fired for soliciting pain medications from a student. He's a
Jesus.
Pill junkie.
What a douchebag.
Yeah.
The year I graduated.
Captain Ron.
The year I graduated, this English teacher at Sparks High, fuck it, I'll throw it out there. I want to say his name was Harriman, and he got busted at this gay bar, and he had weed on him and shit, and it was in the newspaper. And
what year did you graduate, by the way?
98.
You wouldn't have known her.
I don't know, it's a small town.
Anyway.
So the teacher gets busted with drugs, and it was in the newspaper. It was fucking picture and shit. Sparkside teacher. Well, I was just on their website, and dude is still working there. I don't know if he took a leave of absence when all that legal shit went down, but he's still there. And like, I just can't fucking believe that they look past that shit. Maybe went to rehab. You know, and obviously you can't fire people for being gay. It's always funny, though, when it's some douchebag teacher. You know what I mean? He's gay and a pothead.
Yay. Puffs, joints, and fags.
Yeah. At least he's not fucking the kids, which is a big problem these days.
Apparently.
Yeah. So you didn't happen to go to Wendy's or get me an energy drink on your late journey over here, huh, Wayne?
Eat a dick.
Oh, man. Here's something else in the news. So Walmart is in trouble. Did you hear about this?
No.
Walmart's in trouble for the handling.
A soul-sucking empire?
Yeah, that too. But they got busted for their treatment of pigs and shit for fucking pork and bacon and whatnot.
Are they fucking the pigs or what?
No, they were just killing them,
Well,
which is
that's
what you're
kinda the
supposed to
point,
do.
Yeah.
But I guess they like some guy, some super liberal went in there with a camera and fucking filmed it and shit. And it looks really disturbing. Anyway,
But slaughtering livestock, period, is going to look
it's not going to be.
disturbing.
Yeah, that's the
That's
thing.
why I don't do it, and I go to Walmart to buy it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like we have that's a weird dichotomy in this country that like fucking we want to eat like shit, but we don't want to do the dirty work. We just want to buy a package at the grocery store and not even think about where this little piece of beef comes from.
Honestly, if I had fucking land to if I had a good chunk of land, I would probably raise my own livestock.
Yeah.
Like certainly raise my own cattle and shit like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be rad, right? But I would, when it came time to fucking, butcher them, I would totally farm that shit out. I'd be like, all right, yeah, you can pick them up on Tuesday.
Yeah, and the dude will do the dirty
Yeah,
shit.
or I will drop them off on Tuesday.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like whatever, depending on the logistics of the whole deal. But I'm not going to fucking do that shit. No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Walmart was getting in trouble for all kinds of different shit because, like, the animals don't have enough room to walk around. They're just, like, confined. You know what I mean? And this one guy was like, when you do that, the animals, like, go insane, because they can't fucking, their shit atrophies and their mind just fucking, they just go crazy. But they were showing footage of these guys that worked there that were they were putting piglets out of their misery, right? And they were taking them and fucking smashing them on the ground, and there's footage of it and shit. So Walmart's all in trouble right now.
My question is, when they're taking them and smashing them on the ground, are they dying instantly? Because if so, then
sometimes,
who gives
sometimes
a fuck?
no. It's a weird situation, and I'll tell you one thing, dude. I had a Baconator from Wendy's the other day, and it was so fucking good, man.
Have you heard about this?
It was so good. I don't care that they're smashing
this
piglets
burger
in
chain
space.
from Southern California called 50/50 or something like that.
I haven't heard of that.
Where their meat is actually 50% beef and 50% bacon.
Oh yeah, I have. I heard about that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and they had one that was,
and then they put
all
bacon on it
ground
too.
Bacon, yeah.
Yeah. That's just fucking terrible. What's that restaurant down in Vegas? It's called like the Heart Attack Grill or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've heard
warning
of it.
labels all over the place. There's an ambulance outside. It's like their ambulance and shit.
Are you serious? That's
Yeah.
insane.
It's called the Heart Attack Grill. I kind of want to
What a
eat
great
there.
gimmick.
Oh yeah, just like I think because there's they tell you straight up like you're probably gonna die if you eat here. Somebody actually did have a heart attack there not too long ago. I know because I worked for the news.
Statistically, that's gonna happen even if it's a fucking salad bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if it's
yeah.
if all they served is fucking tofu and fucking bean curd shit, soy blah.
Yeah.
Even if it was like a vegan restaurant, eventually somebody's gonna have a fucking heart attack.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. That's like when they make a big deal over fucking people dying at Burning Man every year.
Do people die there every year?
Well, yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, if there's 60,000 fucking people there for a week, what do you think the odds are that somebody's gonna fucking die?
Oh, pretty good.
Like how many people? It's a city that's the population of Carson City. How many people die in Carson City in a week?
A lot.
Yeah.
I know. I see.
It's
I didn't
probably
even,
below the average.
I didn't
actually,
even
per
think
capita.
about it because I'm fucking naive. I just fucking.
Of course,
they
people
all
are gonna
come-
die there.
They all come back. Everybody's having a good time. Was it you that told me that you were there when somebody ordered a pizza from Reno, and dude had to drive all the way out there?
No, but I heard that story also.
I can't remember who it was that told me that. But are you gonna go this year? Did you tell me?
I'm not going.
You're not going?
Can't afford it.
Can't afford it? Yeah, it's getting crazy. We
Yeah.
should start our own fucking Burning Man, dude. Like out at Pyramid or something.
You know what? I have an idea for something similar but incredibly different. That would be way fun. I just don't know how we could get the idea off the ground, which would be to do maybe like a giant poker tournament in Virginia City, but have it to where like the Silver Queen or whatever some of these places that used to be brothels are brothels again, and like all the girls are in period clothing and there's no cars and everybody like if you're in the city limits like or within like a certain
so it's like a
5-block area that like you're either on foot or on horseback, you know what I mean? Like kind of
like a Old West type Burning Man.
Exactly.
Where you have to stay in the city limits.
It's whiskey, poker, and pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe a little coke, a little cocaine. Just.
Well, you can maybe smoke opium with a Chinaman or something. I don't know.
That'll work. I like that. That's a cool idea.
But, they try to make Virginia City a family destination, so I don't know if you could fucking pull that off.
Yeah.
If you were going to do it, it would probably have to be like in the fucking wintertime where nobody fucking goes there.
It would be really badass. It would be expensive, though. Hear me out, Wayne. Okay, ready?
Okay.
If you paid X amount of dollars to have it, like, really legit, so, like, you could have real shootouts, like, with real guns and shit, but you're paying to do it. You know what I mean? What do you think?
What, like where you show up and you know that there's a good chance that you're going to die?
Oh, yeah, but you're paying for it.
There's no way that would happen.
I know, but it would be cool. Just I mean, come on. You got to fantasize. You got to just think outside of the box a little bit, Wayne.
Tell you what, post-nuclear fucking United States, we will take over. I've got a couple of buddies that have a shit ton of guns. We'll go and take over Virginia City. Okay,
that's where you guys are headed.
I'll make it happen.
Don't you think the current residents of Virginia City already have that motherfucker locked down? They got to be crazy to live there.
You know what? I honestly I would bet the majority of the people who live in actual Virginia City proper are probably leaning pretty liberal.
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah.
Huh.
Because it's a very mellow, kind of artistic kind of place, really.
That graveyard's a trip. I'm sure you've been there, right?
Oh, yeah. I've ran through there drunk at 2 in the morning on several occasions.
Yeah, it's
which you're
creepy,
totally
man.
not supposed to do.
No. You're not supposed to do that with any graveyard, right? It's not just that one.
Yeah, I don't know. But
there
probably
was
not.
when I was going to school in Chico,
I've chased Bo Neal naked through Virginia City. He was naked.
I did. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, good times.
When I was going to college, this fucking dipshit pile of fucking trash drove in the graveyard with his car and just started smashing fucking gravestones.
Where at?
Chico, when I was down there years ago.
What an idiot.
Yeah, and he got fucking all in trouble. But I'm not like a religious person, and I'll step right over a dead body. But I don't think I would desecrate like multiple fucking graves, like, I don't know, maybe it's more of a respect thing.
It's totally a respect thing, because I don't believe any of that shit either. Like I said, I've been in fucking the Virginia City Cemetery, which is supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the country. During the fucking witching hours.
Yeah.
Plowed, like begging for something weird to happen, basically, and have never seen fucking anything. You know what I mean? Like I don't buy all that shit. But the thing is, some people do find it to be a very spiritual place and blah 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 blah. Yeah. And you're respecting it. You know what I mean? It's kind of a societal contract kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
Like you don't just walk around and fling shit on people either, Oh,
no, that's kind of funny, though. Come on. Oh, yeah. So, speaking of shit and flinging, I think I may have given myself pink eye.
I'm not fucking surprised, man. Let me see your eyes. They look fine.
Okay. I think they feel fine. I think I know by now. But, I think I might turn this into a bit, though, but it's totally true. I was laying naked in bed, like most of my stories start.
Fuck me.
And I got the fan going, and I'm laying on my stomach, and I keep feeling something weird going on back door, and I keep kind of playing and scratching, and nothing's changing. This is so terrible. So I every kind of couple minutes I'll get like a tickle or something. And then I realized later that it's because my ass hair is so long and the fan was hitting it and kind of, it was making my ass hair wave. This is how terrible the story is, right? So once I figured that out, I was okay. Because earlier I had caught some punk-ass spider walking around and I had to fuck him up. So ever since then, I thought it might be a spider crawling up my ass. So some time goes by, and I'm just letting the tickle go, right? Because I know it's my ass hair. So, but then I feel like a different kind of itch, right? And I've been eating a lot of raw almonds lately. I know. This is so bad. And I'm sure no one's ever going to hear this. It's just you. I'm just torturing you with this stupid story. So then I start kind of digging around a little bit. And I probably should have went to the bathroom and cleaned up a little bit, But I was tired and I didn't. So I just kind of wiped off, kind of somewhere around where your elbow's at. Just kind of lower down, closer to the wall back. I mean, you're not on it, You're not even touching it. But it's back there.
God.
And I had forgotten about it. So and I couldn't sleep. So a couple more minutes go by and I rub my eye. And I think that's how you get pink eye, right? Like
there are other ways.
Yeah,
but
like when someone farts in your face or something.
my mom got pink eye just from doing a thing at the high school.
Oh yeah, I guess it's extremely contagious.
Yeah.
Like once it gets going. But I was like, kind of fucking freaking out there. I was like, oh man, I think I just gave myself pink eye. I'd fucking go in the bathroom and start washing up. This is the disgusting shit that happens to me on like a daily basis.
Dude. Because this type of shit, it happens every day. Do we have any viewers right now?
I don't think so, actually.
No.
We have no promotion at all.
Let's do some prank calls.
One current. We've had 6 total.
Since we started?
6 total since we've started. And they lost attention real quick.
Yeah, I couldn't have been the fucking riveting poop story you just...
The potential self-infliction of pink eye. What do you think? You think I could probably work that into a bit? I could probably weave that into something else. Because I tell so many shitty stories anyway. It's terrible.
Jesus Christ.
Sam
man.
O'Brien may have popped in for a minute because he liked my status earlier. And Danny Correa and Hugo Cabrera have shared the link. So, those of you that tuned in or are still listening, you're fucking pretty awesome.
We should have Danny on sometime, and Sam.
He actually made a comment today about coming on, but he said he's at work. He's like, yeah, I'd love to come on. And then
fucking fags with their jobs.
I know, right? Fucking money, that's hella gay.
I know.
Who do you want to prank call? You want to do the Craigslist deal again?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll just call some random people.
Yeah, why not?
All right, let me see something.
Have we experimented with the microphone thing yet, or no?
Why don't we try? How many bars you got? I only got 1 bar.
6 or 9, something like that.
6 or 9.
Shut up. I've got 1 bar.
I got 1 bar too. Let's try my 1 bar.
Because this type of shit, it happens every day.
All right, let me. What part of the country for Craigslist should we just start annihilating?
Let's shit on Modesto.
Modesto Craigslist, huh?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Or Vacaville.
I don't see Vacaville. We'll go Modesto.
Okay.
All right. What do you think? Appliances?
Sure.
All right. How about a black Nautilus dishwasher for $100?
A black Nautilus dishwasher.
Yeah. A black GE Nautilus. Here's what the fucking thing looks like. I don't want to give the number out, but this is what we're bidding on.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. You go first.
Okay, you might need to switch the microphone inputs.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, so they can hear me.
Well, let's I'll just let you go first and see how it works.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And then if we need to switch, we'll do that for next time. *67 always. So immature. Can you hear that?
I can hear it, but that wasn't the problem last time.
Yeah, I know.
You may need to turn me up a little bit, though.
Yeah. All right, you're up.
All right, I'll try to talk, but if we get the hello, 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 we'll have to switch inputs and call back. I should hold the microphone down here more often.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Damn it.
They're getting smarter.
All right, next one. This is riveting.
So immature.
Yeah.
All right, how about a newer 2009?
Voicemail is really
Was it coming
put a
through?
damage on the whole prank call industry.
Oh yeah.
You know, because nobody, like, so many people don't answer their phone anymore.
Oh shit! I accidentally showed their number.
Especially if the number's blocked.
Oh wait, no, I didn't. All right, this is a newer 2009 front-loading LG washer.
Okay. This is a washing machine?
Here, I'll show you real quick. Where's the other one?
Okay, got it.
See that? It's like
Alright, yeah.
fucking... Alright. Wayne Walsh, everyone. I'm about to fucking make a prank call. Oh, fuck. This is the most time-consuming part. This is what I like about crank anchors is the shit was like all edited. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe we should just do that at some point.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? So I told you it wasn't going to work.
All right, let me try my mic real quick.
Well, we know yours works.
I want to see how clear it is and shit, though.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's been a while.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was driving. I'm calling about the washer on Craigslist.
Actually, my husband's a certified service tech video client. And then, do you know which washer you're calling about? Like, what's the name of it?
Yeah, let me look at it.
LG.
It's the LG, the 2009, the front loader.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one we do still have.
Awesome. Listen, I got a couple questions for you. I want to know, like, do you think, like, it can it can wash out like blood and stuff. I got a bunch of blood-soaked clothing that I need cleaned.
Actually the front loaders are actually good for that because of they're high efficiency, low energy, and they actually rinse a lot. So basically, as long as you use the right soap, your clothes are going to come out clean.
Well, like, how clean are we talking? Because, like, I don't want to, like, have a police detective show up and, like, test, the clothing for DNA and, somebody get in trouble. Because I hit a deer a while ago, and I'm kind of nervous about it because I was coming home from Canada. Oh, she hung up. What the fuck? She hung up, Bobby.
Awesome.
All right, so my shit's working, so yeah. Why? She didn't give me a chance.
She got
what
bored
the fuck
with you.
Let me switch the mic inputs.
Fabulous.
I don't even know what mic you are on.
I don't know either.
Which one is that? Is that yours?
Yes.
All right, you're on mic 2. All right, hold on.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. See if you can get me another dishwasher.
All right, can you hear me, Wayne?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, let's go another dishwasher. I think we might be getting the same chick. It kind of depends, because she said, yeah, I got a couple on there.
Right.
They're all kind of looking the same. How about a refrigerator? Think you can come up with a refrigerator?
Keep going.
No refrigerator?
Yeah. If it was a freezer, I could.
How about a wine fridge?
A wine fridge?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Wine fridge.
Okay.
Yeah? You want to go wine fridge?
Yeah.
What about a Whirlpool dishwasher? You want to go wine fridge?
Let's do the dishwasher.
Dishwasher,
yeah,
okay.
This will be fun.
Whirlpool dishwasher. Damn it, where's the phone number? No phone number.
Crap.
Smart people.
All right, give me the wine fridge.
All right, wine fridge. All right, here we go. Wayne Walsh calling the wine fridge. This can't be legal. All right, go ahead. Oh.
What happened?
It didn't work. Hold on.
You're dying.
I think I am. Okay, here we go.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected.
Fucking
Fuckhole.
bullshit. I don't want to buy your wine fridge anyway, you fucking whore. All right, how about this is a washer and gas dryer matching set. Hablo Español. You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
Ready for Hablo Español?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Hablo Español.
I hope it's broken English because that'd be so fun. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, hi there. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Are you sure I'm on 2, Drake? Try 3.
You said you're on 2.
Well, we tugged on it, but that. Hello. Well, how about we? I'll just.
You in one.
I'll talk on both of them at the same time here, and that way we'll cover both bases. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that's this one here.
All right, let's just call her again.
Okay, we'll try it again.
Calling her again.
And I'm in the input that you were in before, right?
Yes.
Okay. We could have legitimately just had a bad connection.
Hello, this is Robin.
Hey, can you hear me this time? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Can you
Hello,
hear me?
this is Robin.
Can you hear me at all? Hello? Hi. I don't know why that's not working. We have the same microphone even too, right? And yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some
Troubleshooting.
experimentation. Maybe the fucking microphone's going through the phone. You know what I mean? I don't see why it would. Because it's all using the same fucking port. I don't know, man.
Are they hearing you on your phone maybe?
That's what I mean.
Like,
well, the we can hear them coming in, so the mic, yeah, it's all fucking
right, it's not
coming
using the
out here.
microphones on the board, it's
Yeah.
using the microphone on the actual phone.
Yeah, and remember, like, I just did it.
Right.
It just worked. I don't know why they can't hear you.
Maybe because it converts it to speaker or something? I don't know.
No. Why would it? All I did was switch the mic port. I don't know,
Fuck
man.
if I know.
God damn it. I want to be immature. I don't know, man. You want to wrap this up? We've been going about an hour and a half
that
or
sounds
so.
about good, man.
All right. Sorry we couldn't entertain you guys with some immature prank calls. I'm going to work on it.
I had a good one worked out for that one, too.
Oh, man. That's. I think when it gets going, too, like, there's a lot of material there for that. You know, just fucking people.
Yeah.
You know, we rib on them about their fucking wacky.
If you want to fuck with it, too, like,
their wacky shit
can
they're selling.
at some point call me and I'll listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. We love you.
Yay.
All right, cool.